Hey everybody, I just got kind of a quick tip for you today. We make a lot of stuff out of canvas fabric. We make little ditty bags. We make bags for our flint and steel and that kind of thing. Because canvas is great stuff. It's nice and tough, and it's just a really good material. We always have little random kind of scrap pieces that there's not a lot you can do with. So what we like to do with those is make fire starters. This is a fire starter. These are super easy to make. It's just heat up some wax. To make these, I actually heated my wax with a heat gun. Then take your small piece of canvas and just dip it down into that wax. Let it dry, and you've got a fire starter. If you're going out, you should be prepared. You should have many ways to light a fire. You should be very proficient in primitive fire lighting skills, whether it be a hand drill, a bow drill, solar ignition, flint and steel, char cloth, all those things. You should know proficiently how to do them. But there's no reason not to have modern technology in your pack. Lighters, matches, etc., etc. The downside to lighters, matches, whatever, is you've only got a limited amount of use. So you don't want to be standing there using this thing, trying desperately to get a small piece of tinder or stick or something going. You don't want to waste that precious fuel. So little fire starters can definitely help. These are great little fire starters. They do necessitate something like a lighter or a match or something to get them going. Can't really get them going with we have got them going with a fire still before, but it's not easy. So this is going to be something that's going to be used in conjunction with a more modern type of fire. But now I've got my lighter back in my pack out of the elements, and I'm not using my fuel. You can see how long of a burn time we're getting off this. These will burn for a long time, especially if you hold them in this orientation. Fairly windproof. It's going to take a pretty good gust to put that out. That being said, when you're done, you can give it a super gust, put it out, and that's ready to be used again. See? It'll go right back to flame. So just one of these can be used, if you use it properly and sparingly, for quite a few fires. Just puff it out, put out the corners, set it aside to cool off completely, and that can go right back in your pack. Okay, so let's do a water test. I'm just going to take this into this, dunk it down in that water. I can even let it set a little bit if I want to. Dunk it again, swish it around, give it a little flick. You'll get some popping and cracking. That's because it's still got some surface water on it, but it went right up. That was fully submerged. One thing I didn't touch on before, just in case you're wondering, wax doesn't really matter. You can use old candle wax, paraffin wax, whatever you got. This was made from a hodgepodge of beeswax, paraffin, and old candles. Just kind of a random little stew that I mixed together and melted down. So it does not have to be a specific type of wax. If your wife or you like to burn candles, by all means, if there's any leftovers, use those leftovers and just melt it down. Take that canvas or that 100% cotton cloth, fully submerge it so it soaks all the way through, and done deal. That's a lot of fires right there, and next to no space whatsoever in my pack. Great little fire starters. Make some up, you won't regret it. Be prepared when you go out there, guys and gals. Have fun.